Welcome Taurus to your reading for the week commencing the 6th of May. So we're going to be having a look at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, unforeseen events and your advice. I hope you guys have all been well. Thank you everyone who has been subscribing, commenting, liking, generally supporting my channel. You make me so happy, honestly, I'm serious. Okay, so Taurus, what have we got going on? So we have Judgment, Seven of Cups, High Priestess, the Tower and the World. Whoa! Judgment in your general energy, Taurus. Again, sorry about the lighting. I do not have the money for proper studio set up. One day I will, if you keep supporting me. Yeah, so Judgment in your general energy. This could be, for some of you Taurus, this week could be about a bit of an awakening, a moment of clarity or understanding. We'll find out more when we clarify. The Seven of Cups in your opportunity. You are spoilt for choice, Taurus, with something here. You could be confusing an issue with overthinking about something. There is an opportunity coming in here for you, but it feels like there's various variations of that opportunity and you are struggling to find the one that stands out, the one that is best. The High Priestess is in your challenge. So this tells me that you may be, it could be a couple of things, but the first thing I'm picking up here is that you may be holding on to something. I'm getting secretive energy from this card. But it's not a devious kind of energy. It's more a, I don't need to tell anyone because what's the point? They don't need to know. It's almost kind of an energy I'm getting from this is, I don't want to appear not self-obsessed, but it's that kind of thing where you're thinking, yeah, I'm not going to share this because I don't want people to think I'm only concerned with myself, which is interesting. We've also got the Tower in your unforeseen events. Excuse my phone, that is my Etsy. Unforeseen events, the Tower. So literally, the Tower is about unforeseen events. So something could be coming out of the blue for you guys, Taurus, this week. It could be, I mean, the Tower covers so many different things, but whatever it is, it's for it basically is because it's going to lead to something better. It's so interesting. Every time, without fail, if I pull a Tower card, the card that follows it shows quite clearly what's opening up after the Tower. And in your case, it's the World. So this is a new beginning for a lot of you. The Tower comes in and destroys something that may feel uncomfortable, but it's making way for something much better. So let's clarify. Please tell me why judgment is here in Taurus's general energy. Thank you. Of course, it's your birthday as well. No, it's not. I apologise, ignore me. Though you are still in your birthday month for the first 20 or so days. So some of you are having a birthday. You can tell it's late. It's late in the UK. And my brain is scattered more than usual, which is saying something. So, judgment clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So, knowing you, Taurus, this card is about an awakening or a moment of acceptance, of understanding that it's okay to accept help. It may well be that, you know, there's a situation going on around you at the moment, and it's really a moment of awakening where you realise that accepting help isn't about admitting your weakness. Accepting help is actually giving strength and power to other people. Is that they want to be able to help you. They want to be able to pay it back, return a favour, find a way of... It's allowing people to find a way of using their energy in a self-rewarding way, because it's rewarding for them. So it's almost like there's a realisation of something like that coming in. The Two of Pentacles showing that, you know, you are, as always, Taurus, you're multitasking, you're juggling responsibilities, you're adapting all the time, adapting to changing situations and circumstances, and really never complaining, but also suffering quietly. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords showing that there is energy here of I don't know with this one. I think it's, again, trying to take action or trying to rescue a situation that really isn't your concern. And I don't mean that in any negative way. I just mean that you're constantly trying to heal the world, Taurus. And if you can, in any way, shape or form, help someone in their hour of need, you'll always go there at the expense of yourself. And this is what you're doing again. So, Seven of Cups, which is in your opportunity. So let's see what this is about. Why is the Seven of Cups in Taurus opportunity? Please, thank you. Clarified by the Magician. The Page of Cups and the Six of Swords. So for some of you, this is about travel. Some of you may be planning on traveling and you are just stuck for choice as to where to go. But as usual, Taurus, you're taking other people's preferences on board without thinking of your own. You're just trying, I feel like this is an element of trying to keep everyone happy again here. The Magician. So any of you guys that are into manifesting or manifestation, this is the week to do it, because you have the power this week. You have the power of your own potential. And there's a lot to be said about this card for you, Taurus, because this is really about you understanding or realising your own I want to say potential again, but I was trying to find a different word. It's knowing that you it's knowing that you have the ability and this is what you know, Taurus. You know that you have the ability or the potential to help others, okay? And as I said, you're always putting yourself out there to try and help other people. But what the Magician is showing here is that it's your own life that you're missing out on, that you need to nurture your own potential. The Page of Cups. There's definitely love and support coming towards you this week. Appreciation, love, support. Messages of, emotional messages just to show you that people are around you and they love you and they care about you and they want to help you. So the High Priestess, which is in your challenge. Let's see what this is about. Clarified by the Hermit, Justice, and Eight of Swords. So you're looking for some inner truth this week, Taurus. The Hermit is about seeking guidance from within. Obviously, the High Priestess is about tapping into your intuition. As I said, there feels like something you're holding on to here that you've made an active decision not to share. And it may be that you're trying to process this before you maybe take it public, if that makes sense. Justice is you will always err on the side of truth, fairness, and balance. In almost too much, Taurus, in the respect that you'll always put people before yourself. You'll always consider their feelings before your own. And then the Eight of Swords actually shows that this isn't healthy to hold on to whatever this is, because you are feeling trapped, you're feeling restricted. And this may be for some of you something that's quite emotional. It may be something that is difficult to deal with. But there's that element of you saying, no, people don't need to know. I don't want anything to be about me. This isn't about me. Sometimes it is about you, Taurus. And when people find out that you've been holding on to this and not sharing it with them, the people that love you are going to be a little bit horrified. So please try and see it from their point of view. Put yourself in their shoes and ask yourself, if this was one of my loved ones that did this and they kept this from me, how would I feel? So all you've got to do is just transfer that energy. The Tower, why is this here in your unforeseen events, please? So this is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Star, and the Nine of Cups. So this is almost like with the Tower, this is actually letting go of a certain mindset, belief, way of thinking. The Ace of Wands again shows this is new opportunity for growth, okay? This is almost removing a blockage. And it could be that this is where you open up about whatever it is that you're struggling with, whatever this is that you're trying to hold secret from people that love you. And that original, when you first let it go, it's going to feel like a Tower moment. It's going to feel painful. It's going to feel raw. It's going to feel exposing and make you vulnerable. But actually, after that, you are going to be flooded with I keep talking about this as if it's going to be some kind of crisis for you, and I don't know if this thing you're holding on to is anything that is a crisis. But it is something personal, I can say that. But as I said, once you let go of this information, once you share it, the Ace of Wands comes in to show that, you know, there's so much energy around you to look at this in a different way. And the star shows that people are keeping you, making you aware and making sure you know how amazing you are, really. Which again is something you probably don't like, but suck it up, Taurus. 9 of Cups. You're so proud of the people around you that love you, that support you. Even though you don't like, it makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable to be the centre of attention. This is actually a moment of acceptance and pride. The World. What's the world about, please? In Taurus's advice. Thank you. Taurus's advice is clarified by the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the World again. Taurus, things are changing for you. This is quite big, you know. New opportunity, new cycle. These cycles in life the World card represents big life cycles. So we're talking about the things that change us significantly, such as going from being dependent on your parents to leaving home and becoming independent, going from leaving school to getting your first job, the things that change you as a person, you know, going from being someone that has no children to having your children, you know, all of these things. So this is something coming in here for you, Taurus. Some of you, that is a complete change of cycle for you. This is something that it's the end of the battle, something you've been battling with, and it could well be that this personal battle that you've been going through and been holding on to and not sharing, you're letting go of it, but you're reaching that finish line feeling like you've achieved something and accepting the admiration from others as well for what you are, what you're doing. The 2 of Wands means that you can now start making plans, not for other people, Taurus. This is for yourself, okay? This is about you making plans for the future that puts you front and center. Doesn't mean you're not including others, but it does mean that, you know, this is your time, and maybe you're realizing that. And then the World again, ending this reading on the World, which is amazing. This is the end of a cycle, but also an achievement, the end of a journey where you've learned so much along the way. You've endured challenges, rewards, you've grown as a person, you've passed your wisdom onto others, and the universe says, well done. You have now completed and passed that module. We can now pass you on to the next module. So that's when the Fool begins, and you start again on that journey, on a new journey. How amazing. So let's finish this with an oracle card, which I should have done at the beginning. Silly me. And let's see, really this card will just wrap this up with one single message for you to take away and think about. And that message is fear. It says, I realise that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. How interesting, Taurus. that fear, I could do a whole reading on. I could do a whole separate reading on your fear, Taurus, because it's the fear of how do I put this in such a short sentence? With you, it's the fear of not making a difference, but it's not making a difference to others. You don't equate that to your own life, and also learning to accept people's appreciation, love, and admiration for you as well. There's a fear of that as well, of allowing that in, because it almost feels like once that comes in, it feels like you're being rewarded for something you don't want to be rewarded for. It has to be without reward. I don't know. I hope it makes sense anyway. Thanks, guys, ever so much. Thank you. I will, check in with you next time. But in the meantime, enjoy the journey.